So it's interesting, in our interview process, one of the one question that I ask during every interview is, how do you feel about coming to a residential program? And I ask that because I think that it informs how we work with the student when they first come here. If it is a student who says, I think that I really need this, I think this is important for me, I've had a hard time, I'm ready to do something new, we know that they kind of have a little bit of a head start in the game, and they already feel good about this. If a student says, I'm not interested, I don't want to do this, I'm being forced to do this, I'm not coming, then we know that we need to really use kid gloves with that student and really help them to just leave room for the fact that this could work. And really, I think that that's all we need from our kids. That's all we ever ask of them in the beginning, is to have an open mind.
Eventually, we want them to feel like their own accountability and feel good about themselves. So it's coming from inside. So that's something that we push all the time. We're saying, it's not about what you're doing, it's about how you're gonna make yourself feel better as a person. So even if they can write a 5-paragraph essay perfectly, but then they go home upset, or they have lots of stressors at school, how important is that 5-paragraph essay? So it's the whole picture. We're trying to do the academic, the behavioral, and the socially all in once. And it's a lot of work, but it's worth it.
I know that the parents will often feel at the point that that Summit has presented itself as an option, that they've run out of options, that they've experienced a lot of difficulty, struggle, students who refuse to go to school. And so the thing that I can say to the parents is that when they put their student in our care, it's not a matter of sympathy but empathy. We understand, because we've experienced all manner of difficulties that students have experienced.
For students who have not felt academically successful in a very long time, the first piece we always want to work on is confidence. You can't be an active participant in your math class or your science class if you're not feeling better about yourself. And so the first thing we really want to work on is building that confidence, letting them know, yep, there could be some gaps, there could be some things academically that you're going to have some difficulty with and need support to catch up on. But we're here to do that with you, and we're going to do it in steps that you're going to feel successful.